Are the Los Angeles Lakers going to finally get the final piece to their team? Buddy Hield might be moving to the Los Angeles Lakers. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video to learn more about this exclusive signing. Hey, do you want to win a PS5 and NBA 2K21? To enter the giveaway, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the bell icon next to it, leave a like on the video, and comment down below. The Los Angeles Lakers came out of the bubble as winners of the NBA 2020 Finals. They are officially the best team in the NBA, but the rest of the teams will soon start to assemble their teams to take down this prodigy. They'll want to take the ring from them more than ever. Winning is difficult in the first place, but doing it again is even harder. The Lakers are obviously going to have to up their game in order to stay at the #1 spot, because the Lakers have so many good assets. They don't have much cap space left to get another superstar like James Harden on their team. But another way to get top players is through trade, because of their cap space and players. The Lakers need someone that is cheap, but can provide the utmost value. That player is Buddy Hield from the Sacramento Kings. It's said that he doesn't really get along with the team. The management, his teammates, and the coach don't seem to mesh well with him. So as a result, they'll probably try and trade him off before he becomes a free agent. His contract of $94 million for 4 years will kick in next season, so someone has to be willing to pay that amount. This year, the Lakers were 23rd in three-point attempts in the regular season, and they were 21st in percentage. During the playoffs, they were 12th out of 16 in percentage. Seeing these stats tell us that this is a major place for the Lakers to improve on. If they can get their three-point conversion up, they'll be even more deadly than before. Buddy Hield has made a name for himself at the arc. In his career, he's been shooting 41.1% from the three, and has averaged about 6.7 attempts per game. He also holds the record for the most amount of three-pointers made within the first 3 years, with 600. With Danny Green going to Philly, they need a better three-point shooter. Danny was a decent three-point shooter, but his stats weren't too good. A horrible 33% from the three in the playoffs, and 28.9% in the finals. He also missed a completely open shot for the win. Hield would be an enormous upgrade compared to Green. He's also more than a one-dimensional player. Not only can he shoot from the arc, but he can also be a finisher in the paint. He's capable of driving to the basket and making the easy 2 points. Additionally, he's a great mid-range jump shooter, shooting 40% anywhere between 10 feet and the arc. Aside from all the spectacular shootings, Buddy isn't a great defensive player. Unlike Danny Green, who was paid as a defensive specialist, he's way better. Hield's numbers on the defensive end plummeted during the postseason. He struggled to defend the better players in the league every game. Also, he couldn't stay in front of the man that he was defending. His defense was so disappointing that he was assigned the least dangerous player of the Miami Heat starting lineup, who was Jay Crowder. Throughout the finals, better players on other teams were assigned to defend LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Alex Caruso, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Even Anthony Davis was told to guard Jimmy Butler for most of the series. In a proper defensive system, led by professional and experienced players who can guide him to become better on defense, may help him on his journey to up his defensive game. He might be motivated to improve and actually be useful instead of being the odd man out on the team. If he does get on the team, the Lakers will have a chance to resign him or let him go and open up the cap space to potentially sign other guards. The trade originally consisted of Danny Green and Kyle Kuzma for Buddy Hield, but since Danny Green went to the 76ers, he's out of this deal. But for this video, let's just take a look at Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma has already won a championship, so he knows what it's like. He has a championship experience and is young enough to improve massively. He isn't too expensive either. This could be a good addition for the Kings, since they get a young player with great potential. But it won't be that easy. Rob Pelinka has a very difficult choice here. Kuzma was a great player that came off the bench for the Lakers, primarily in the playoffs. He was excellent on defense by committing himself to the task. Markieff Morris was also an essential player on offense and defense for the Lakers. Although it's often shown over his defense, he was still a very viable player. He shot 42% from the three during the postseason. If the Lakers do have the chance to re-sign him, especially with the experience of a championship and an entire training camp on his shoulders, he could be the replacement for Kyle Kuzma. This may seem like a possibility because the Kings are fed up with Hield. They want to get a good deal that can get rid of him and free up all the cap space. It wouldn't bother the Kings too much financially either. Now, why would they agree to this trade? Well, Hield provides the Los Angeles Lakers a reliable three-point shooter. This also mixes well with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, as they are both drivers to the net. As mentioned before, he has a career average of 41.1% from the deep and scores at least 20 points per game. While he isn't too great on defense, he's still 6 years younger, and this is absolutely what they need offensively. He additionally has the athleticism and size to become a better defender whenever Frank Vogel is training him. While the Lakers adore Kyle Kuzma as a defender and playmaker and rebounder, the thing is that he's a starter quality player. who plays the exact same position as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. He's also the Lakers' most valuable trading player. The timing couldn't be better to move Kuzma, who will become a free agent next season. This will attract offers from almost every team, especially since he's young and if he improves his three-point shots. Keep in mind the Kings are in a rebuild phase of some sort, which means that Tucker gets more time on the court. The 28th overall pick is a cherry on top. The Kings can actually use what the Lakers have given them to move up in the draft. They could also trade the picks for other players for other people that could benefit their team. This trade would give the Kings experienced players in the short term and cheap contracts with amazing players in the long term. Do you think that Hield could benefit the Lakers on offense and defense despite the things that he's lacking? Also, do you think it's worth it to trade for him? Or is there a better player out there that isn't being taken into consideration? Leave your answer in the comments below and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.